Well, hello, my Gemini friends. I hope you're doing well. I have a very special, extended, deep dive, in-depth reading for you for the month of August. I'm going to go into love. I'm going to go into messages you need to hear right now. I'm going to go into a little bit of money and finances. We're going to do mind, body, soul, deep diving. And then finally, I'm going to do a predictive and a summary for the month of August for you. So this is for Gemini, sun, moon, rising, tropical, sidereal, whichever one you follow. Use your intuition. Cross watchers are welcome. So this is for Gemini. First thing we're going to do is get the general energies for August for Gemini. General energies for August for Gemini. Let's get going. General energies for August for Gemini. What did Gemini need to know for the general energies, mind, body, soul for August? Cards are ready. Oh, they all want to chat. The loving woman under body. Oh, under mind, dark thoughts. Under soul or heart, a creative endeavor. Your heart is crying out to do something creative, Gemini. Let's see what's going on here. The mind is, the dark thoughts is bothersome for because you want to turn that around, especially with creative endeavors coming. Your heart wants to create. And your mind is like, I can't create right now. I'm not in that place. And under the body, you might need more feminine energy, whether you're male or female. That might be out of balance for you. Maybe you're just doing too many male energy things, and you're not allowing your creativity to come out. But anyways, we'll see. Let's get some clarifiers. Gemini, August. Mind, body, soul. Clarifiers, please, for energy, for general energy of the month. Cards are ready. A merry motive. And look, we got, I think that's what it is. I think there's not enough feminine energy. It's unbalanced right now for you. Oh, a beautiful uncaging. Look at the cards here, the difference, the dark and the light. I think love is going to ignite. A grand symphony. And look at music, poetry, music. I think that's going to open up your heart. So let's get into this. So body, I do body, mind, and soul. And I do body as your physical. It's your physical environment. It could be also an extension of your physical environment, meaning your home or your vehicle. And sometimes it's your work, especially if you own your own business. Your mind, so this is the brain-heart connection. And all three need to be balanced and going at the same time, otherwise they're going to topple each other over. So I can see that, so your brain and your heart. But we always start with the body, with the physical. What's going on with the physical? Okay, a merry motive, the loving woman. Now, in your body, I think you need more feminine energy. You need more playful energy, more but proper feminine energy. That's why I was stumbling on how to say that. Proper feminine energy. Like if you are a male, you still need feminine energy, that you look after your body. Like you give yourself some scrubs, and maybe you need some lotions if you have dry skin. You look after your skin, your grooming habits, for example. Maybe you need to, maybe it's the clothes you wear, because I've got the clothesline here. Maybe you need to up that a little bit. Maybe you need to, maybe you're wearing too many masculine clothes, I want to say. Maybe you need to bring in brighter colors, for example. It doesn't mean you have to wear pink with flowers or anything like that, because everybody has male and female energies in them, and you have to balance them, and so that they're in the proper proportions for you. And so when you're getting this, if you already are a female, well, you need to do more things, more of the feminine energy, more of the grooming things. Maybe you want to wear more makeup. Maybe you do want to wear those flowery, some beautiful dresses with flowers on them. Maybe you want to up level your wardrobe a little bit if you have that kind of money. Maybe you want to go do some spa things. That's male, female. Do some spa things for your body. A merry motive, with the motive that this is to balance me. Men can go for facials. Men can go for body treatments. Do those kind of things. And especially females, you might have to go for a nice spa and treat yourself and get some kind of more female energy going in your body. Your body's crying out to be cared for more. Let's put it that way. I think male energy tends to, yes, of course, they wash and they do general things like that, but I think it's like the finer things, like going for a pedicure, whether you're male or female, or a facial, looking after your skin and wearing and getting the wrinkle creams going or whatever. That's not necessarily something that men pay attention to. Like, I know my husband doesn't wear any kind of skin cream at all on his face, and that's not part of his jam at all. The only time he pays attention is if maybe he gets a rash or something, or like razor burn or something. But other than that, no. Whereas I'm more regimented in that respect. So this is telling you, Gemini, you have to remember you're the twins. And you need to balance your yin yang more so than anybody else. So this is telling me, and this also could be your home. Maybe you need to look around and make your home more peaceful. Maybe add some color to it. Maybe make it a little bit more feminine, especially if everything's black and you have, big Harley blankets hanging on the wall for curtains, that kind of thing. No judgment. I'm just pointing something out. Maybe you want to get like real curtains for it. Your vehicle, does your vehicle need some air freshener in it or something? What about work? Is there any way that you can bring more feminine energy into work? Maybe you can bring some flowers to put on your desk. Maybe you can dress up a little bit more. Maybe you can, bring cookies that you've baked. Men can bake cookies and bring them to work. Something like that. But you definitely need more feminine energy in your physical. That would be your body, your home, your vehicle, and sometimes the place that you work. Now, let's talk about the mind. I can see you're going into August with dark thoughts, but you're ending August uncaging, a beautiful uncaging, though you're going to find a way to lift those dark thoughts and let them out and bring the light back into your life. Might be in 14 days. Something's going to happen that is those dark thoughts. And a lot of people think that the Scorpions have the darkest thoughts. It's Gemini. Gemini have dark thoughts. And that's their twin brain. That's the Mercury. This is Mercury right here. Mercury can go from the lowest of low to the highest of high. I mean, that's your bipolar, right? I'm not diagnosing anybody here at all. I'm telling you can change your dark thoughts into much lighter and happier and in a beautiful way. So something nice happens in your life, and it opens up these dark thoughts. Also going back to the female energy, this almost, the heart is, the lightening up. Oh, I'm getting all choked up here. Bringing the more of the female energy to balance the dark. I mean, this is complete opposites, dark thoughts and beautiful uncaging. Your heart bursting with happiness, your heart bursting with love, versus these dark thoughts where there's no room for your heart. And this is your mind. It's interesting that you have a heart on your mind. So that's telling me you really need to balance your brain and heart. Your brain and heart need a lot of balancing this month. Bring some more joy into your life. Bring some love into your life. Maybe a love of your life has left, and that's created these dark thoughts for you. And you can't see any way out of them. I'm not saying a new love comes in, but something that ignites your heart. And I don't think it's love. I think it's in the next one that we see. And this is your heart, and it's becoming creative. Especially with music, we have a double message here. You have to remember, these cards are different artists, different creators, different publishers. So for them to match up so perfectly under one energy, that's a double message for you, Gemini. So a creative endeavor, if you are a poet, if you are a painter, but especially around music. And if you say, well, I don't play any instrument, go dance. Dancing is creative. Go dance, go bring some heart, go bring something that makes your heart sing, right? Here we're talking about music again, singing. But I don't see that it's going to be another person that ignites your heart. It's going to be your creativity. And I think, if we go into your body and bring in more of the feminine aspect into your life, into your physical, feminine is also creative. We create babies. The Empress is the pregnant with possibilities. So that feminine energy is going to bring in more creativity for you. And it's going to light up your heart. Something's going to light up your heart. I don't think it's a person. It's very interesting that the only person that is showing up in the cards is the feminine energy, here, and then the dark thoughts, the male, and then that's it. There's no couples. There's no other smiling faces. That would show that this is a lot to do with love. And creativity could be, if you are in a relationship, maybe creativity is creating an actual child. Maybe that's what's bothering you. You're trying to get pregnant and you can't get pregnant. And all of a sudden you do. You brought more of that. You balanced your energies, whether you're male or female. You balanced those energies inside your physical, your energies, and now you have more energy to create. Be interested to see if the Empress shows up for you, because that's pregnant with possibilities, creativity, and whatnot. So we'll go further into that. But speaking of love, so that's your mind, your body, mind, and soul. Your mind is coming into August very dark, and it's going to leave August very light and happy, and happy that that's over. Because you're going to balance out your energy, and you're going to let your heart sing by being creative. I think this might be the month that you finally find your life purpose, if something that you're searching for. But let's check in on the love portion of this. Now, love can be a person, place, or thing. Love can be an actual person that you love. It can be a place, or it could be your thing. It could be a business that you have started. It could be the home that you want to decorate. It could be anything. So let's see what the messages of love are for you, person, place, or thing. If you're single, if somebody's going to come into your life, if you have somebody in your life, is that going to strengthen? I honestly think if you are a young couple and you're trying to get pregnant, you'll be pregnant by the end of the month. Cards are ready. Ooh. Warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. Interesting. Almost looks like a red flag in there. So yeah, don't dismiss the red flags here. So don't think, I don't need more color. No, I'm not listening to this. And look at it, her hair is red. So don't dismiss the red, the feminine energy here. Healing old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So that's what's dark. Healing heart. You finally, old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. And obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. So are you obsessing? Do you have that book that needs to come out? Do you have that poem you need to write? Do you need to have that song you need to sing or write? So if this is regarding love, I think for you to move forward, because this is your mind, you need to look at some of these old issues that are keeping you so dark, and so that it opens up your heart. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. I think that is like you know that you want to be a creator. You want to be a creator, and I don't know if that means that they are there with you or not. You know, like, are you obsessed with with creating rather than being obsessed with the person? Oh, and the clock agrees with me. Let's see what their thoughts are in this connection. Now, under body, while the clock was ringing, this came to me. If you are with somebody and they are overly feminine, that's also a warning, because that means that they are unbalanced with their masculine, right? Their masculine energy is out of balance. So that would be a warning as well. But I think for your heart to open, your brain needs a little bit more work on old wounds and childhood issues. And that's where the darkness is coming from the past. And you need to, because creation is things that happen in the future. You need to, I'm serious, Gemini. I think this will be a month of you and being obsessed with creating something, whether it's a baby, whether it's a business, whether it's actual thing, like a piece of artwork, a song. I think that's what you're going to need to do. But you have to get your energy, you have to get a little bit more feminine energy going, because that is the creative energy. The feminine energy is the creative. All right, so let's get their thoughts about you this month. What's their thoughts about you this month? You didn't imagine it. Okay, under your body, if you were extremely attracted to somebody, you didn't imagine it. They were also attracted to you physically. You guys had a great physical connection. Yeah, very, very physical connection. I'm waiting for an apology. Okay, so they are waiting for you they're waiting for an apology. Did something happen and it had to do with old wounds and childhood issues, and they're kind of they got angry and left, and as soon as you have that apology, their heart opens up again. You did not break me. Okay, so you know what? If this is about a love, it was physical. But you know what? Your obsession with wanting to create something It didn't break. I mean, they're like, okay, yeah, they want an apology, but I think they've kind of gone on their way, especially if you were with a Sagittarius. If you go back and look at the Sagittarius reading, they're kind of like, yeah, okay, good. Yeah, nice knowing you. It was really physical. We had great sex, but you know what? I need to concentrate more on my creativity. And you know what? Yeah, I should actually visit what went wrong in this relationship, because I don't want it to bring it into other relationships. But I don't see like huge heartbreak here. I really don't. It was a little bit of a, you know, I think you're thinking like, damn, why does this keep happening? You know, why do I keep fucking things up? Because we had a really good match, but you know what? If they aren't meant for you, it won't continue. And one of the things is Gemini is constantly looking for their twin, constantly on the outlook for their twin. And, you know, if they don't feel it, they don't feel it. Gemini and Scorpio are the ultimate ghosters. Because, you know, if there's no room for you in their life, they don't see the point. They honestly don't. So let's see. Let's get some deeper love messages here. So yeah, so the red flags there when it came up to love, I think you saw that right away, Gemini. You didn't imagine the red flags, but you also didn't imagine the physical energy between the two of you. I think it was, you know, I think it was really creative, and that was, I think, what I'm getting from here. That was about the only thing that really connected you with each other. Let's get some deeper love messages for Gemini, please. Yeah, separation. Sadness and missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. And when we apply this to the physical, is like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, okay, I'm missing you. Sure, it'd be nice if I could call you and we could go have sex right now. But I'm good. I don't know if you're in my future. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Look at, you both are thinking of each other, right? You're both thinking of each other. I think, you know, you might hear from them, but I don't think you're going to act on it. I honestly don't. Not enough. Yeah, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. Yeah, so there's your old wounds. There wasn't enough. There was like just some great passion. Your bodies enjoyed each other. Maybe that person had a little bit more feminine energy, so that was the trade-off that you trade during sex. And but it wasn't enough to keep them around. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, possession, affection, attraction. Yeah, you know what? I think this person felt more for you than you did for them. I honestly do. And interesting, we got heart on the heart here as well. Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving, receiving affection, falling in love. This is this obsession. I think this is your obsession with your creativity. And sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focus. Yeah, you did not break me, but they follow you on social media. They follow and see what you're doing. And, you know, that's why you get the love call. You might get a DM from them once in a while, but you knew it just wasn't enough. And this kiss is also, I'm getting kiss goodbye. Kiss goodbye. Nice knowing you, blowing them a kiss, saying, all right, I'm more obsessed with what I need to create, what I need to do. Yeah, I don't see like any couples cards here. I just see two people who happen to come together, exchange some energy, had a good time doing it, but realized it wasn't enough for a deep, long-term relationship. This person definitely felt a little bit more than you did, Gemini, but you didn't break them, and they just kind of watch and see what you're doing and seeing if you're with somebody and what's going on in your life, and they're watching you on social media, or maybe, you know, asking other friends if you have friends in common, what's going on. Yeah, that's what's going on in that love life, but I don't see brand new love coming in at all. I think you're just going to be obsessed with creating. I really think you're going to get into some more feminine energy, balance that out, and get creating, and that's going to lift your dark thoughts. Lift your dark thoughts. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if you do try and get some old wounds healed up. Maybe you might be thinking, damn, I keep doing the same thing over again, attracting the same kind of relationship. Why can't I deeply connect with somebody? I've got to figure this shit out. I got to figure this shit out. Not right now. Maybe, let me get some of this stuff going, and eventually I will. And then your brain and your heart will match up. But yeah, your heart's going to sing over your creation, not another person. Okay, let's go deeper. Body, mind, soul, Gemini for August. Body, mind, soul, Gemini for August. Cards are ready. And all of them want a chance to talk. Okay. Interesting. We get another female card. But this is the World, and it's reversed. So you aren't done with this. There's no completion here. And also, isn't this is an interesting, it's a circle, and, I'm thinking like the yin yang, and, you look at that red flag. So don't dismiss that. Don't dismiss that feminine energy. If you're a male, find ways that, like I said, maybe go to a spa, get a facial, put more color around your home, wear brighter colors, for example. Get that feminine energy going. If you're a female, get that feminine, you know what to do. Wear, perfume. And men, you can wear nice cologne. Wear perfume, put flowers around your home. Wear beautiful flowery dresses and blouses and more feminine energy. Put on a set of heels. Do something. And get that creative energy, that creative female energy going. Oh yeah, Two of Swords. There's the dark thoughts. There's the not wanting to make a decision, not wanting to see reality, being stubborn and refusing to make a decision. Right on the healing card here. Yeah, you're just being stubborn about that. It is what it is. Good enough. Oh, and then we have the sword, Ace of Swords reversed. And I just got that on the kisses and saying, this is the kiss goodbye, and you're cutting this person out of your life, right? Because a sword upright is fresh ideas. When it's down like this, it can cut. Like if this comes with a health reading, that would be surgery. But this is cutting that person out of your life. Oh, well, look at that. Wedding, celebration. And look, we finally have another couple of people showing up. We have a couple of more females showing up on this energy, putting flowers in your hair. Maybe go to a wedding. If you've been invited to a wedding, go. Weddings are beautiful examples of female energy. There's decorations everywhere. There's flowing dresses. People are all dressed up. They are a testament to the female creative energy, because you go to a wedding so that you now can create children. This could even be the birth of a child. So it could be, especially with the World reversed, it could be a birth of a child or a birth of a creative endeavor. Oh, and there's the Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah, when you're stubborn and you don't want to see anything, you have no creative energy. Your dark thoughts, not starting things, not going anywhere. Your brain just can't make a decision. That's very dark. The two and the Ace together like that. And there's the healing heart. The heart on the heart healing. The Three of Swords, when it's reversed, now the swords can fall out and the heart can start healing. the heart can start healing so that it can become all that it can be. Oh, celebration. Again, 3 more females. Look at all the female energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. The female energy on this. Definitely. Without a doubt, I know I hit that on the head. Definitely need to do more female. Even wine is, because it's ruled by Venus, can be a little bit more on the female side of things. If you have a business, maybe bring more female customers in. Find out how you can bring more female customers in. What do you need to do? Do you need to change the color of your website? How's your marketing going? You know, in your home. Definitely bring more celebration into your home. More color, more liveliness. You know, like, again, look at all the long flowing dresses here and flowing hair. And I just don't, I think you've got it. I think you've got it. Just for some reason, this is such a strong message, you know, and as a female myself, I know sometimes it's so easy to get into not wearing makeup and wearing just t-shirts and, you know, having more of that male energy and not doing the, you know, the intricate grooming things that females are more known for. You know, not doing my hair, just putting it up in a ponytail and, you know, and not doing those little extra things, not wearing the pretty clothes and curling the hair and putting on the makeup and, you know, wearing the heels. And it's so easy to get into that. So even as a female, this is, you know, you got to get more into the female creativity aspect of yourself. So you can create. You've got so much creativity, Gemini. I mean, that's our writers, poets, songwriters, singers, like acting. Yeah. Oh, there's another female. Look at that, female. There are males in this deck. This is the independent female. This is success. This is everything coming together. This is having more leisure time. You know what this is? This is this heart exploding. These 2 first cards are the darkness. And then this is a beautiful uncaging. What does she have? A bird. Having time, having freedom, being successful at what you do. Being independent. Again, you know, it's amazing that the loving cards aren't coming out. This is definitely being independent. Whether this is genderless, it's just saying this, yes, you're going to go through this dark thing, but as soon as you start creating, you are going to uncage your heart like this bird is. But what you need to do is you need to balance your feminine energy. Where are you missing that feminine energy in your life? That's going to, all of a sudden, these creative ideas are going to start exploding. And it's also going to heal your heart, because you do need some healing. So it's also going to heal your heart. Ooh, Queen of Swords. This is you, Gemini. Gemini. Your swords, you're an air sign. This is interesting. On your heart, you have all swords on your heart. I find that super interesting because swords are mind. And I think what you have to let, I thought you get some cups on here. They're the more creative. But the reversed Queen of Swords, the reversed you, with the reversed Ace of Swords and the reversed heart, I think you're going to have to be obsessed with doing this. I think you're going to have to cut some things out. I think you're going to have to set up some strong boundaries with people. I think you might even have to so-called divorce people. That's also the divorce card when the Queen of Swords is reversed. So if you are in a relationship right now that is skidding down the rocks, let them go. Divorce that. Become more independent. Become that strong female that makes their own money, that looks after themselves. Uncage your heart. That is the creator. Now that you could create art, you could create a business, you could create, obviously you're going to create money from that. There's obviously money in it, but you are going to do it on your own. No one's coming to save you. And even this is a female energy. Like, this is the divorce card. You're going to have to, I don't know if you have to divorce your home because it's person, place, or thing. You're going to have to maybe a divorce, meaning like even a breakup. So maybe it's with your home. Maybe it's your current job. Maybe it is a person. Maybe it is a person. And you're going to have to become obsessed with creating something to get you out of this dark place. You have to heal your heart and then let the cage bird sing. And everything is going to be... The money that is going to come in for you, the success that's going to come in for you is just, it's crazy. It's crazy, crazy good. That's a good segue. So let's ask, how's your money going to go this month? How's your money, career, finances, Gemini, body, mind, and soul for August? Body, mind, and soul. The cards have definitely given you an energy, a direction to go to. But your creativity, not working for somebody else, not towing the line, not going to a job you hate, not doing uncreative things. No, pull in that feminine energy. I'm not saying quit your job. I'm saying that's just not the way to your riches. That's just not the way to uncaging your heart. I'm not saying quit your job, even though the Queen of Swords is the divorce, so you might have to leave your job, but this is a good time for me to point you down to the disclaimer in the box. This is just what the cards are saying. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what the cards are saying. Then they're saying get more creative. And so that might have to be a side hustle. Maybe you start writing songs and poems at night or on the weekend or singing, maybe you go to a little pub and start singing there on the weekends or something. Whatever you do this month, whatever you start this month that's creative, especially if it's a feminine creation, is going to be so wildly successful for you, no matter what gender you are. This is genderless. Let's see, money for Gemini for August. Money for Gemini, body, mind, soul, please. August for Gemini, body, mind, soul, please. Cards are ready. Ooh, the Tower. The Tower moment. The Tower is also the hand of God. So the Tower moment doesn't always have to be bad. Oh yeah, there's work. There's, look at 8 and 9 of Pentacles. So yes, doing the work. Oh, now we have the 4 of Wands reversed on the heart. Yeah, that's a divorce. That's a divorce. Whether that is, for example, I have a friend, she's a lawyer, and she became a lawyer and she hated it. She had to leave. And because upright can be graduation, and now she does something completely different. So something that is foundational for you, I think, in your work or your degree, I think you have to do something completely different. So example, if you have a law degree, maybe being a singer is what you were meant to do. You're going to not feel like a victim anymore. You're not going to feel like you're tied by your circumstances. I think this is your Tower moment. Maybe your job ends, for example. Let's see. Yeah, there's some conflict at your work. At what you do for your day-to-day work, for your day-to-day making money, there's some kind of conflict going on. But you're going to be freed from that conflict. The Hierophant. Yeah, if you were married, There's something's ending in your marriage. I'm sorry. Four of Wands reversed, Hierophant reversed. That's end of marriage. Or maybe you might even change religions. Something foundational is ending. Something foundational is ending. Definitely. Six of Cups reversed. So yeah, something from your past is, again, and it goes to the healing old wounds from childhood issues need revisiting. And that's what's keeping you dark. I think something that you've been doing for a very, very long time is going to end. And because we're talking about money here, your brain is going to figure it out. You know what? This might be the best thing that's ever happened to you. If your ordinary job ends, your brain is going to figure it out. And this is the abundance card. This is the manifestation card. This is great success in all affairs. And in fact, so much money, it's intergenerational money. It's money that you can pass on as in an inheritance. Now, if you are in a way to get an inheritance, I don't scare anybody. I'm not saying a death is you might get an inheritance this month. Some money might be passed down to you, especially if the passing was in the past and there's been some kind of argument over the will. It will be settled this month and you will get your money this month. The lawyers are working on it. If there is a passing, there might be something up with the will on that. The three reversed, the Three of Pentacles reversed. You know what? I think you have to do this on your own. Again, I told you, there's no love cards here. There's no getting back together with anybody. I think this is something you have to do on your own. This is something you've wanted to do for a very long time. You might have to sell your house so that you have the funds to do this. You might have to end a nasty relationship so that you have the funds to do this. You might, you might have to leave your job so that you can work on this. There will be a transition period, but in the end, it's going to work out great for you. Your brain is definitely going to figure out a way to get this done. Yeah, I think something is definitely going to happen that's almost out of your control. So I don't know if there's going to be another lockdown and so you can't work. I don't know, do you need to be vaxxed? You don't want to be vaxxed, so you don't go, you don't go back to work. But I can see your ordinary job, the job that you have done for a very, very long time, maybe the job that you've been trained at. I can definitely see that ending. But to do this, which is going to bring you an amazing amount of success and money. I don't know if it's going to be immediately, but it eventually will. But you have to almost give up everything that you thought about yourself. Might go back to this old wounds and childhood issues. This darkness, this dark night of the soul needs to end. And once that's all done and you let go of the past and focus in more on the future as an independent person, as an independent creator, doing this on your own, the money is going to blow your mind. The success and the money are going to blow your mind. That's what you need to do, Gemini. That's what you need to do. And I think the cards are just so adamant about it. I think that's what you need to do first. And once you get that going, I think then and only then should love be on the agenda. Now, if you're in a relationship, I mean, like I said, if you're in a young relationship, the creativity might be having a child. And so you have to give up your work you want to become a stay-at-home mom. That's totally changing what you were trained to do and whatnot, but it's going to be very successful. You're going to be very successful at it. Maybe you're going to write a blog, right? Because bring in the creativity about being a stay-at-home mom, and it's going to be great success. So that could be there. If you're in a long-term relationship and you're like, well, what kind of creative. Maybe you need to create, redecorate your home, for example. Maybe you do need to look at that, creative streak, that secret that you've always had. You've always wanted to be a singer. You've always wanted, you know, and you might have to say to your spouse, I'm sorry. I'm not like, don't leave them, but I need to do this to make my heart sing. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to go take those painting classes. I'm going to go sign up at the pub and sing on Wednesday nights. And, you know, I'm going to go take that decorating class. I'm going to learn how to paint. But you have to do it. It's not a couple's activity whatsoever. It's what makes your heart sing. And I don't see anything here. It's not like, okay, honey, let's go on a round the world trip. No, this is something you need to do to make your heart sing. You know, especially old wounds in childhood. Maybe, you know, your parents didn't have money for piano lessons. And now you can, and now you do. And then you end up teaching other adults how to play piano. Like there's something in there that's going to make you a shitload of money. Okay, so let's get some general energies. Let's get some predictive energies. What do Gemini need to know right now? What are the most important things that Gemini needs to know right now? What are some important things that Gemini needs to know right now for August? Cards are ready. I think what you're doing is going to change. Yes, it is. It is. Absolutely. You're going to be really upset about it. If you have a business, I can see the business ending. And you're going to be very upset about, oh, and the clock agrees with me. Oh, Bambino, what did I say about if you want to have a baby? Here comes the baby. Servant. Oh, there's the money. What did I tell you? Money, 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 money for you. Fortune. Now, this is the Wheel of Fortune. I think, yes. I think if you own a business, this will be the month that it doesn't do well. And I think you're going to be very despondent over that. And if we look at this card and your dark thoughts, and here's the creativity. And again, this is the child reverse, so it's not necessarily a child, it's creating, it's creative. And there's the heart and the heart. Do something that makes your heart sing. But definitely come out of the darkness. Come out of the darkness. Be creative. Do what makes your heart sing. And be of service to other people. Be of service. You know, your creativity is serving other people. It's especially if it's something that makes other people happy. Yeah. Especially if it makes other people happy. But I definitely see that, and even this is a balance between male and female. You know, the male despondency, the dark thoughts, and then the female a little bit happier. She's dressed nice, done her hair nice, she's got flowers, pretty shoes. Even that is a bit of a message there. But yeah, what you're doing right now, whether it's a job or a business, is moving on. There's definitely going to be a change in that. And you're going to be kind of despondent about it. But once you start serving people, the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn. And when you think about it, this card, Wheel of Fortune, everything's falling out. When you have it this way, everything's falling in. And look, these things that you're dreaming about, this creativity is falling in. And therefore, you'll keep more of it. You'll keep more of it. But you've again, this is a younger card. I think you need to go back to a little bit more into your youth year. I think you might examine that a bit more. But yeah, what you're doing now is going to end. but it's all going to be absolutely fine. You just have to get into this creativity mode here. Instead of being despondent, instead of going into a dark place, you have to, a beautiful uncaging. I'm so thankful that job ended because now I'm forced to go do something else that I enjoy, right? This is she serves other people. All right, so let's get a summary for you for August, please, for Gemini. Summary for Gemini. So you are going to lose, something's coming, an ending of how you make your money. That's because there's a better way coming. Better way coming. And you're going to be able to keep more of this money. You're going to have more time on your hands. And you're going to be thinking of ways to how to keep this money. And it's just because what you're creating serves the people. And they're going to respond to it. So a summary for Gemini, please. Summary for Gemini, please. Oh, cha-cha-cha. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, singing, dancing. What did I tell you? So, it will feel like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But as long as you keep moving. Yeah. I know that's what you're telling me. Get on with it, woman. Oh, mend a relationship. I think that's mending the relationship with your creativity. I think it's mending the relationship with yourself, balancing that out. And that's also mending the relationship with your inner child, with your old wounds. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. You know you have to do it. You know you have to do it. And I just thought of something. Yeah. Like that's even singing, isn't it? So if some of you are singers, you're going to be really, really have some good luck with that this month. It is sealed. Have a great month. Thanks for watching.